Planning your show on Galaxy. The first and most important step, actually planning your show. So doing a show starts way before you ever press the go live button on the Galaxy app. It's hard to stress how critical it is to have some basic planning before the show, but this should not take a long time and you do not need to have a word-for-word script. Remember, this is a live experience and you need to be impromptu. So the most important thing you need to do in your show is get people engaging with you via chat. So in order to do that, you're going to have to come up with a game plan. But you do need to figure out in advance what the topics are going to be, the talking points, and the products you want to showcase in your show. You need to educate your community to ask you questions that you can answer. Number 1, show themes and titles. So what are interesting topics and titles that will get people interested in your show and want to engage? Number 2, interesting stories. Are there any funny or interesting stories about you personally? Anything happened to you recently? You have to always remember that people are there for you as a creator, even more than the products that you're selling. Number 3, product narratives. Do you have any fun, interesting stories about the product you're selling? Any styling tips? A cool story about how you found the product? Anything unique about it? Number 4, and my personal favorite, giveaways. So can you think of any fun ways that you can do trivia, questions, or games, anything to make the experience more fun and interactive for the community? Now that you have a bunch of ideas, let's plan out the structure of your show. Like all good entertainment, there are 3 acts: the beginning, the middle, and the end. Number 1, the beginning. Hook your audience and get them excited. If possible, you should also post on your other socials to let people know that you're going live. The beginning of your show starts when you press the Go Live button on the Galaxy app. When you press this button, a text message will be sent to everybody who opted in to get a notification about your show. As people are starting to join, it's really important to use the beginning of your show to welcome your audience while you're waiting for the next few minutes for more people to join. You're going to want to spend this time getting to know everyone, asking them questions like where they're from, how their day's going, and even a series of questions that can get everybody in the community talking to each other so they can be more interested and build bonds. You can even tease them on what's to come for the rest of the show. You can even open as a series of questions that'll be like an icebreaker for everybody to start answering in the chat. Super, super important. You're gonna need to come with a lot of energy to get people excited about what you're offering because you want them to stick around. If possible, focus on a consistent ritual you can start your show with. It can either be a game, it could be a question on your show, it can also be your song of the week, as long as you're consistent and let people know what to look forward to. The length of the beginning portion of your show will all depend on how you plan to go live for. It should last at least about 10 minutes if you're doing an hour show, but you can go as long or as short as you want because every show is different. Number 2, the middle. Share your product in a creative way. As in most entertainment experiences, the middle is where all the action happens. So around this time, you're going to want to be showcasing items and also going deep into the products you're sharing. It is up to you, but around this portion of the show, you should be showcasing at least 5 to 10 items. This will make sure that there are enough cool products and good content to support you. So for each product, make sure you share something interesting about it that will keep the audience captivated. For example, how you found the product, a fact or 2 about it, the brand name, how you can style it, etc. Good thing you planned your talking points well before you went live, and now you can talk about your items confidently. This makes it a lot easier for viewers to see the product, explore the page, and make purchasing decisions with confidence. So in Galaxy, you can easily pin the item that you're talking about at the bottom of the page while you're showcasing it. Number 3, the end. Leave people with a positive feeling so they'll join next time. The ending of your show is always so important because it leaves people with a positive feeling and wanting to join next time. We always remember the ending of things, so make sure not to ignore this part. Now, as you're wrapping up, this is the perfect opportunity to engage one-on-one with your audience and thank them for joining, chatting, purchasing. Make them feel special. People want acknowledgement. Give it to them. You can also recap on the show you just did and also tease them with ideas for your next show if you do have any ideas. And it's also really important to let people know where else to follow you so they can stay in contact. You end your show by tapping the exit button in the Galaxy app. Now take a deep breath, smile. You just did your show.